Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I have another makeup video. I'm trying to post more makeup videos on here. I know I only have like one on my channel right now, but I really want to expand because that is something that I really like doing as well. I really don't know what I'm gonna go for. I know last time I did like a nude kind of look. I want to do something a little bit more bold, so I might go a little bit more darker. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this video. Okay, so I've already washed my face and moisturized my face. So now, and I got my lashes done. So looking pretty. My lashes are like really hard to work with. I don't know if you guys saw my last video. I struggle so much with my lashes. Like they do not stay. So when I get my lashes done, it just makes everything so much more easier. But anyway, let's go ahead and get primer to go first, and this is one of my favorite primers, the Too Faced Hangover Primer, Hangover RX Primer. It's one of my favorite. I have a very oily skin, so I need something that is gonna give it like an all-day hold, and this really works really well for me. So I am literally just gonna I'm just gonna put it kind of on the places I need. This one, a little bit goes a long way. I used a lot, but a little bit does go a long way. So I just kind of put it on like lotion, like face lotion. I mean, I don't think there's any other way you can put it on. So that was silly of me to say. But anyway, I love how it's like thick. Well, I shouldn't say thick. I love like the tacky feeling that it gives, that it like once it starts to like set in the face, it feels kind of like tacky, sticky, and that's what I like and that's what I want, so that my foundation can stay. So I bring it down a little bit down to my neck, and then so don't mind my hair, I just have it up in a bun because I cannot stand doing my makeup with my hair in my face. I cannot do that. Like, I will get it all over my hair. So next we're gonna go ahead and move on to foundation. And this is my favorite foundation. Like, I know it's just a simple drugstore, but it is so good. And like, I usually will wear this when, like, I'm not going anywhere today, I'm not really doing anything. So I will wear this like on the days that I'm just gonna like be at home or run a quick errand, you know, real quick. This is definitely a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills, which I also do own. It does stay on all day. It does say 24-hour breathable. It's true, like no doubt. So same as my primer, I just kind of put dots there. And then I have a lot of like, let me get my mirror out. I have a lot of like red spots on my face, if you guys can see, like dark spots, red spots, and it covers it. For the most part, it covers it. And I'm gonna use a beauty blender today, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend this in. So as you guys can see, it pretty much covered all my all my dark spots, red spots, anything that I had visible. And I'm not going like for full coverage here. I'm just kind of going for like just a minimal, you know. Nobody has perfect skin, you know, and I'm working on mine as we speak. Like, I definitely don't want to have I don't like the spots on my face and stuff like that. So you can still see like a little bit like that one. That one is kind of new, so it's just gonna hang out there. But yeah, I definitely covered up this spot right here. And all I need is like one coat. Like those 3 dots that I put on my face, that's literally all I need. I don't reapply more, I don't do anything. So next thing I do is I go in with my concealer. This is very old. I showed this in my last makeup video too. It's a really old concealer, but it's one of my very favorite. So this is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. Came out years ago. And I just put a little bit on my under eye area because literally that's all I want to do. Like, I'm not going extra. I'm not, you know, I'm not going crazy with it. I'm just doing where I want to accentuate or hide. Those are like complete opposites. Why did I say that? If I want to hide my under eyes, dark under eyes. So I'm gonna grab that same beauty blender. I really like these beauty blenders that have like the, you know, slant right there, because I use that for my face, and then I'll use like the pointier tip for the bottom, or, you know, if I'm trying to like get into a certain area. But these are my definite favorite ones. Okay, so is it just me, or do we all make the ugliest faces when we're putting on our makeup? Like, I swear, I look like a damn, I don't know, like a duck or something. I don't even know. Like, I just feel like I look so ridiculous with the faces I make. Anyway, so concealer is done. Now I go and I set everything. I'm gonna be using this new translucent powder, setting powder. This is by Beauty Bakery, and it's called Flower Setting Powder in just translucent. So I am going to set that, and this is brand new. I'm about to open it. I usually have like my go-to setting powder that I just, oh yeah, that's great. I have my go-to setting powder that I love to use, which is the Born This Way. But I figured I got a new one, I might as well try it, so here we go. I'm gonna use this brush. This is by Opulent Beauty. It's called a bullet brush, I think.
Gotta go with my weird faces again.
I really need to make sure that I put some powder around my nose area, like right there, because I get really oily right there. Like, if you have an oily face, you understand. Like, your T-zone is the most oiliness, but for me, like, literally right there. Like, and then it creases, and I just can't. So next, for setting the rest of my face, I'm gonna use the Luxie brush, and this is the Luxie 514. It says it's a blush brush, but I don't use the brushes as they say they're supposed to be used. So I'm just gonna use a smaller one and just kind of So now that my face is set, we're going to move on to eyebrows. All right, so for my eyebrows, I'm gonna be using this Fenty Beauty brow pencil by Rihanna. My eyebrows are really thin, and I don't mind them being thin. I just, like, as you can see, they're definitely not even. Okay, so I am just gonna leave them how they are now. I don't want to try to do more because I might mess them up. So we're gonna leave them like this, and I'm gonna go ahead and put on this. I like to put this on after just to make them stay. And this is the Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow Gel. So I use this on top And I just apply a little bit just to kind of make them stay in place. I don't like press down too much. And this is tinted, so that kind of like blends in with the color. There we go. And that is it for my brows. Next, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do blush. All right, so for blush, bronze, and eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using one palette that has it all, and this is the Ofra palette. This is a really fun palette. It's pretty much got it all here. Bronzer, well, that's more like a contouring, but I'm gonna try to use that as a bronzer. Blush, and then we've got highlight in here, and then we've got our eyeshadows there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the bronzing first. I'll probably just use my favorite bronzing brush, which is by Real Techniques. It's super duper old, but I love the way it works. I love like the round bristles there. So, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the contouring, and I'm going to dip it into this brown one, which would be really pretty eyebrow or eyeshadow color too. But I'm gonna use it as a bronzer, and I'm just gonna dip it in there very lightly. And then I'm going to see, this is why I don't like my hair down. Like, I would not be able to do this with my hair down. So here we go. That's actually not a bad bronzing powder. I thought it was more for contour, but it's not bad bronzing. I like it. So that gave it a nice little dimension. Okay, so I'm gonna use the same one, and I'm gonna bring it down my neck just a little bit, just right there to kind of give it that dimension, and some on my jawline. Try to hide my double chin a little bit. Next, I'm going to use the blush. Okay, so I'm gonna use my favorite blush brush, which is the Alamar brush. Use this one right here, and I'm going to just lightly tap it. It looks really pigmented, and I just kind of tap. I don't like rub it on there because I don't want it like too excessive. So I feel like that's pretty. And then we're gonna add some on the tip of the nose, just a little bit, maybe a little bit down here. I'm gonna do my eyeshadow first. I wanna do like a shimmer, so I'm probably gonna stick with like these three colors right here. I feel like those three go together. Actually, I am gonna put some eyeshadow primer on my eyebrows, on my eyelids. All right, so the eyeshadow primer I'm gonna use is just the MAC. We're going old school, we're taking it back to the Soft Ochre Pro Longwear Paint Pot. I'm gonna use my finger, and I'm just gonna apply that on there because I did not use any concealer as my primer, which I normally do. I might just set it with like the first color that I'm gonna use, which is going to be this color right here. So for that all over color, I'm gonna use this brush. It's not clean, but it's not very dirty either. Royal and Langley, I believe, Moda Pro. So, and this is Glow, BMX 265 Glow. So I'm going to just use this one right here. And I'm going to apply that all over my lid to kind of set what I just put on, to set the eye prime I just put on. And that is almost perfect in shade. Like that is the perfect shade of that for setting. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next eye. We're gonna go ahead and go in with the next color, which is going to be this one. And I'm gonna put that all over my lid and a little bit up higher. I'll use this pretty brush. I do not remember where this is from. Okay, here we go. Miss Glam. Okay, Miss Glam. Super pretty. It's got some rhinestones on there, and then it's got some glitter. I love glitter. It takes me back to like my childhood. It takes me back to elementary. Like,
oh, I love glitter.
Anyway, so I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna go ahead in with that, like my favorite color, like burnt orange, mustardy kind of color. And then I'm probably wondering if I should like go darker than that and add some of that brown. I just might, so we'll see. Okay, so that is looking kind of dull, so I think I'm gonna add some of that. I don't know if I should add this brown or this brick, but I want to do that shimmery one in the middle, so I'm probably gonna do brown. I'm gonna pick up another brush. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use the brown on like the crease. I hope it picks up the nice color that I'm thinking. I'm going to use this shimmery gold kind of color. I want it to kind of stand out. So that's looking okay so far. So I feel like the camera's not really picking up the pigmentation, but it is there. And then I'm using just this brush that looks like a pencil, Sugar Rush brush. And I'm just going to just kind of blend it all to kind of blend that shimmer, kind of dissipate it a little bit. So yeah, it's definitely not picking up the color, but the color is there. I'm probably gonna grab like setting spray and like set it or spray it so it can be more vibrant. Okay, so I'm gonna grab setting. I just grabbed some setting spray. Set it, spray it, I mean. And then I'm going to apply it. There we go. That's giving it a lot more dimension. That's bringing it out more. There we go. That's what I wanted. I should have done that to start with. I probably should have used a lighter color to start with, but I didn't want to overdo it. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so that gave it a little bit more color. And then we're gonna go in with this again and blend out any little imperfections. So put the top color on the bottom. I should have done that first, but I was too into getting that color in there. So we're gonna go in with that orange color, and so I grabbed a little bit of that brown too, and I'm adding that on there too because those are the two colors that I have on top. So I put that on the bottom. Okay, so I have my bottom lashes, or my bottom lids done. Then we're gonna go in with the lashes, and I'm just gonna do my bottom lashes. I'm not gonna put any on my top lashes. And I'm gonna go in with my favorite eyelash mascara, my favorite mascara. And I'm gonna go on my lower lashes. Okay, so I got my bottom lashes done, and my lips. I'm gonna do my lips. All right, so for my lips, I'm going to be using these two again because these are my favorite combinations. So I'm gonna be using the Dominique Cosmetics lip liner in Crush. And then I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Melted Lip liquid lipstick in Cool Girl, which is my favorite. And just gonna start by lining my lips. Okay, so then okay, so those are my lips, and that's it. I'm gonna do my hair and then I'll be right back in the end. Okay, so one last thing is the setting spray, and I'm gonna be using this by Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set. Ooh, that smells so good. Okay, and we are set. I'm gonna do my hair. All right, so my hair is done. I just straightened it. This is like day, I don't know what day of me not washing it. So I just did a straight. If I want to put it in a ponytail, I can. So that is it. My hair is pretty long. I do need to get a trim though, and I need to desperately get my hair redone. So don't mind that. But anyway, yeah, that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is kind of giving me like fall vibes. Like, this is definitely fall vibey. I want to do more like a summer look because we are still in summer. These are just the colors that I gravitate towards to more all the time, and they just match everything. So I just went ahead and did this. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around, and thank you guys for supporting me. Sorry if I'm looking up. I have my mirror up here, so yeah, I'm trying to like give myself a little credit for my oily hair. I did do some dry shampoo because I needed it, but yeah, that's not doing the trick. And then I also used some heat protectant. I used this heat protectant, Hot Toddy heat protectant mist. It smells so good, and it leaves your hair smelling so good too. So anyway, yes, that is it, you guys. Thank you again so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.